Your first marathon build cycle can be both exciting and stressful. And trust me, I know because I'm in that situation right now. But luckily for you, I've documented my entire first week of my marathon training block so that you can learn from it. And you might be surprised that it might be a little bit different from what other running creators are saying. And this week I'll talk about mileage, how fast I'm running, my lifting, and everything in between so that you guys can be prepared for your very first week of marathon training. And let me know in the comments if there are anything else about early marathon training that you would like to know. Hello everybody, my name is Evan. I'm a retired Division II cross country and track and field athlete who is still looking to run at the highest level possible. And like I said, right now I'm training for my very first marathon, and this is my very first week of marathon training. So there's a lot to go over, so I'm not gonna waste your time anymore. Let's get into Monday. So right off the bat here, I wanna get something very clear. I am a very experienced runner. I've been running for almost a decade now, and I still am taking this introduction to the marathon very, very slowly. You're gonna notice over these first couple days that I'm only running about 4, 5, or 6 miles, and that's for a very specific reason. For me as an athlete, I tend to get injured very, very often at the start of builds. So by taking things slow, waiting for the body to readapt to the load of training is gonna set me up much better for the future. And trust me, your body's gonna be very happy that you took a very slow approach at the start of the build cycle towards the end of it. No matter whatever way I tie them, they do not feel good on my feet, which is weird because I had no issues with my last pair of them. I don't know what the problem is. I don't know what it is about this pair of shoes. It's just not agreeing with me. I had another pair of Evo SLs that was perfectly fine. Actually one of my favorite shoes, but these, bro, I don't know if I got a set of lemons or what. Picked up a pulley off the road and I kicked it. I thought it was plastic, turns out it was metal. It's probably off of somebody's car. Hope they didn't need that one. All right, so about twice a week, I still like to go into the gym, even though I'm just starting back into the training cycle. But all I'm doing here is I'm just reactivating some muscles. I'm not trying to grow them. I'm just trying to get them woken back up and ready to roll again. All right, so one thing that I'm really, really nervous for the marathon is fueling. Because in case you didn't know, your boy has kind of a wimpy stomach on him. I have to be really, really careful with what I eat. Usually I can get that nailed down pretty easily, but the thing about the marathon is you kind of gotta eat while you run. In order to combat this, I'm gonna make sure my body is prepared in the best way possible, which is why starting today, on my medium long runs and my long runs, I'm gonna be taking some kind of fuel, some kind of caffeinated anything, some kind of fuel so I can introduce that to my body so that whenever race day comes around and I try to fuel, hopefully it doesn't end in disaster. So today, even though I'm only running like 8 miles, we're still gonna be taking a gel, which I know that's like some kind of, run influencer kind of thing, 8 miles and you need a gel. I'm not taking the gel because I need it to get through 8 miles. I'm taking the gel to help the body get acclimated to fueling while running. So let's see what happens.
Do you film me coming out of the bathroom?
Well, I just kind of had it on.
I can't have anything around here.
No, you can't. Everything is content until I leave.
Like, explain that.
I mean, if you do it right, you're gonna go to the win Boston fast, of course.
Hey vlog, Evan's having a gel for the first time ever.
This is not true. Trying to train the stomach 4 miles into 8. I know that's cringy to use gel on an 8 miler, but gotta do what you gotta do. Having the Goo Energy Gel, not sponsored. We could be though. Thanks, gang. Actually tastes really good. I do recommend it. Throw your gels away. Don't be a bad person. Directly after some runs throughout the week, I like to do what I call a little maintenance routine. These are just some little basic exercises to keep things sharpened up. This is just my opportunity to take care of some little things that might have been bothering me and just overall stay sharp throughout the week. Alright, so I know up until this point, things have not really been all that interesting in this video, but that's kind of what I want to go over here is that this first week has to be just chill, nothing special. All we're doing is getting the legs back underneath of us. Get rolling a little too quickly and you're never, ever, ever gonna see that marathon start line, at least in a healthy manner. So right now, we're just reintroducing consistent activity into the body, making sure that everything is feeling all right. None of these injuries are flaring up. No new injuries are flaring up. All these kinds of things are what we're making sure are 100% ready to roll before we get into the actual marathon build. All right, so then naturally you must be wondering, well, Evan, what are you building for? What's the goal here? What's the goal for the marathon? Well, like I said last week's video, I want to run the Boston Marathon in 2027. So obviously to do that, I'm probably gonna have to run about a 2:55 to qualify for my age group. This guy in his motorcycle will not stop riding around here. I'm like trying to film something. Come on, bro, what are we doing? Obviously, you have to qualify for Boston, which means we have to run. So which means obviously we have to do a qualifying race. So now, what is that qualifying race for me? Well, you guys usually know me. I tend to wait a while before I even pick a race, but I've already got one chosen, and it's gonna be this upcoming year's Lock to Lock Marathon. Now, my coach put me onto this race, and I think it's gonna be a really good event because it's on a gravel trail, so it won't beat up the legs way too much for my first marathon. It's a smaller event, but still enough people there to give me some competition. Well, then obviously there needs to be some kind of goal, right, for the marathon. Well, what time am I chasing here? Well, I've been putting in some thought here, and I know this is gonna sound a little ambitious. I really want to run a sub 2:30 marathon. I know, that's a lot, that's fast. That's 5:43 mile. But I think that I'm gonna be much better at the marathon distance as compared to the 5Ks, the 10Ks, the 8Ks that I've been training for recently, just because I'm more of a strength runner myself. The workouts are gonna be so much more dialed to my skill set that I think I'm gonna get much more out of them. So yeah, I am super excited for this build. I literally cannot describe to you how good it felt to be like, you know what, I'm just gonna go already and I'm gonna go run a marathon. I'm super excited about this build, and I hope you guys are as excited as I am about this. But yeah, man, it is Thursday. So, going for another run again. Like I said, nothing flashy here. We're still gonna bring you guys for every single thing I do this week. So let's go hit that next run. I was gonna say, he's like a... Here we are, 4.5 in. I feel like I'm gonna vomit because I ate a double cheeseburger. We had to stop because Griffin had to poop. Saxophones are a little loud today, I'm not gonna lie, even though I'm only doing 7. Pray for me in this back half of the run.
What are we gonna do if he has no toilet paper?
Hey, you gotta
Take off the sock. Take off the sock.
Yeah.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Put it back on too.
Ew!
Somebody who was out on a run and they had to poop and they had to use their sock and they just ran back no sock. 1 foot. I would take this.
Fridays usually have my second lift of the week. And just like I said before, in this lift, we're not looking to gain anything. All we're doing right now is just trying to get the muscles reactivated, re-engaged, so that everything is ready to roll. All right, guys, quick segment here. A little bit about fueling. Eat whenever you feel like you need to eat. No point in being hungry. It is currently midnight, and your boy got Don's. Now, I would not recommend doing this every day. But, you know, you got to eat. And obviously we know in marathon training, you got to eat a lot. So rather than starve yourself and be scared that you're going to eat something bad, so you rather eat nothing at all, don't do that. Don't do that. Eat food. 3 rules of fueling while running. Eat plenty of food, eat good food, and don't let rule number 2 impact rule number 1. So I'm about to eat. Even though it's not the best food in the world, still gotta eat. Okay, so today is long run day. 12 miles, so first long run back. Pretty excited to get back into this. We're gonna rip another gel today, so we're focusing on fueling during running, but we're running 4 right now. We're gonna loop back, grab one of the guys, and do the last. It's a nice day out, a little overcast, a little humid. Literally just rained like 5 minutes, but the ankle or the shin has been a little bit of a problem area this morning, but I started running and it's gone away. So I think it was just a kind of a soreness thing, so just something to keep an eye on, but at the same time, hopefully nothing we need to worry about. All right, crew, halfway done. We got chocolate today. Time to rip.
Shit, too bad it was swim.
Like, no way, bro.
We gotta bring it back.
Okay, you can carry it if you want. I'm not carrying it.
See a little glitter?
A little quicker than I wanted to the last couple miles, but we did it. Week 1 complete. All right, week 1 of marathon training in the books. Now, of course, I've only done 6 days of the week, and that's because on the 7th day, I'm gonna take a little bit of a rest day, take some time off, and plus I'm going to the conference championships to go cheer on some of my friends who are racing the 10K tomorrow. But yeah, now you've seen everything that I've done in my very first week of marathon training. But we all know it wouldn't be a Miles with Pals video if I didn't read a comment from one of you guys. So we got a good one here today. This comment comes from Under the Sun 1, and they say, W. Thank you, Under the Sun 1. I love that comment. But seriously, guys, thank you so much for all the support recently. It means a lot to me to see all you guys comment, all your guys' support. It really is so much fun getting to interact with you guys. But that's it from me today. Thank you for watching. Thanks for running with me, and I'll see you next week.